Hi, my name is William Hunt. Everyone calls me Randy. I am an assistant professor at Emory University and also a physician and scientist within the Children's Plus Emory CF Care Center. I'm the adult program director for the cystic fibrosis program at Emory. And I'm also in the Division of Pulmonary Allergy, Critical Care, and Sleep Medicine in the Department of Medicine. My clinical focus really is cystic fibrosis. It is my absolute passion, and it's been my life's work. And I also, in that context, work with individuals who undergo lung transplantation as well. Why am I so passionate about CF care and education and research? That is a huge question, but an incredibly important one. I first became aware of cystic fibrosis in residency. So residency is training that you do after you finish up medical school to really learn the craft of medicine. And I was really interested in learning about both pediatrics and internal medicine. So I'm both a pediatrician and an internist. And it's really then, when I was training in Indiana at Riley's Hospital for Children, that I saw how much CF could affect someone in their life, and then also the importance of transitioning for those individuals as they grew from what used to be a pediatric disease, but is no longer, is now really an adult disease as much as it is a pediatric illness. And it was always really interesting to me to see how some people transition really well and others struggled with it. On top of that, and this is, I think, also critically important, is cystic fibrosis. While there's a lot of support for cystic fibrosis globally, for an individual, it can be a very isolating disease. There's no CF camps that are out there, where you can go and share your stories with other people or be with other people who are going through similar things as you. Now, social media maybe has made this a little better now that we live in this era of social media, but for a long time it was very isolating, and that I think was very difficult for me to see as well. And I think particularly as CF grows and becomes more of an adult chronic illness, that's where my passion lay in trying to help those individuals grow into adulthood and really strive to have the most successful life they could. In anything in medicine or any illness, it's important to recognize that what we do from a clinical standpoint is an important part, but only one part of the larger picture. Coming and seeing the CF team, whether it's adult or pediatric in clinic, is, again, it's important, but it is only part of the picture in that if a person who's coming for care doesn't have the ability to seek the medicines that they need or the tools that they need, or the research that really is going to help them lead better quality of lives, longer quantity of lives, then what we do in clinic is only scratches the surface or is for naught. And that's where the community that surrounds the CF community in general is so important. And I've just been so blessed to be part of this outstanding community in Atlanta, particularly with the Atlanteans as well as the Georgia chapter of the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, because they are always so incredibly supportive, not only of our patients and their loved ones, but of our clinical and research programs as well. As I mentioned, it's fine if you see someone and you're trying to take care of them from a clinical standpoint and provide them with tools, but if they can't get those tools or can't afford those tools, then it's as if they don't even have them. And that's where the foundation is critically and vitally important in helping support patients in terms of seeking the care that they need, having the tools they need to have better quality of lives. And that extends into our programs as well. So the foundation and Atlanta as a whole has really surrounded and embraced CF Atlanta as a whole in order to really make this an outstanding institution where CF can mean cure found someday for our individuals with CF, so that it's not just a chronic illness that they live with, but something that they had once. It's even more vitally important from a research perspective as well, because we know that as individuals with CF are getting older, which is a good thing, that there may be new horizons for them to explore, and actually maybe new issues that with CF that they may have as adults that we never could have conceived of before. And so it's still vitally important that The community supports both clinical efforts as they grow older, but also our research efforts as they grow older so that we can continue to assault forward and provide them the best quality and quantity of life that they can achieve. I just want to close by saying that I so, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of my whole team, are so gratefully appreciative of the support for CF Atlanta and all of our patients within the CF community. I'm so excited about the future. I think that as a absolutely top outstanding program in CF care, not only do we serve the individuals with CF in the state of Georgia and our surrounding areas, but the things that we learn here are going to spread out and really help individuals with CF all over the world. And I think that's the beautiful thing about clinical care and research, and that's what we can do here at CF Atlanta. So again, thank you for your support. It means the world.